this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to pick up and correct a dropped cast-on stitch in slow motion. This is a video that was requested by someone, and I'm happy to do it. This is for the situation where you have done your cast-on and maybe you're working on your first row or round, and let's say that you've cast on 800 stitches. If you drop a cast-on stitch while you're working through your first round, your first row, you don't want to have to undo everything you've done because it took you a half hour to do that cast on. Or even if it's just 15 stitches, if you don't want to have to redo the cast on, it's a pretty simple thing to fix. So let's go and take a look. Okay, we're here knitting along the first row after the cast on, and whoops, cast on stitch drops. And here we go slow-mo. Now you could just rip everything off the needles and start all over again, but it's a pretty easy fix. I'm going to turn everything around because I think it's easier to find what you're doing. It's easier to work the whole thing if you actually have the side you weren't working facing you. And you see that we have two strands there. One is kind of, it has a kink in it. It's a little bit longer. That's the one we want to pinch. It's the one we want to start with. Take that strand and your pincher fingers and give it a clockwise twist. You can imagine, I'm using bulky yarn here. This will be a little bit trickier to see what you're doing with lighter weight yarn. Now I'm trying to open that stitch up enough for the crochet hook. And I think this is easiest to work with a crochet hook. It's easy. You can do it with the knitting needles, but you'll see it's even a little bit of a struggle with the crochet hook. So I'm going to get the crochet hook in that twist, in that loop. And try to get it in there cleanly so I'm not splitting the stitch anywhere. Now, the simple task here is to grab that second strand of yarn with the crochet hook and pull it through the loop we just put on the hook. Easier said than done, but it's still not hard. So I'm separating out that second strand. Get the crochet hook up under there and get it into the hook. So I just need to pull one strand through the other. But the trick here is that the twist on that first stitch that we put up on there is kind of making it difficult to get that second one through. But this is where the crochet hook comes in handy, because once you get the whole thing on there, you can just manipulate it and twist the hook so that the sharp part of the hook is facing down into the actual twist, and then you can get it through. Ta-da! Now just get that thing back up on the needle before the dog starts barking or the phone rings or something. Okay, so now the stitch is safely up on the needle. There's still a little bit to do here though, because you see, everything looks pretty good, but my working yarn is coming from the stitch before the last stitch on the needle. But remember, I turned everything around. There's my working yarn. I'm going to turn everything back around to the direction I was going because I want the working yarn to come from the stitch on the right needle. I need to slip that stitch back to the left needle because it's still a cast on stitch. It technically has not been worked yet. But I'm ready to go. And I can just keep knitting. You see, it looks pretty good. All fixed.
See, not so bad, not so hard to fix. Again, I hope you never need this video. It's here for you if you do. Good luck.